everybody, I'm Chris and this is Go for English. Today I'm going to review the use of already, yet, and still. We use already to talk about an action that happened before expected. Look at these examples. I have just eaten, but I'm already hungry. Oh, I'm really productive today. I've already cleaned the house, I've already made lunch, and I've taught 3 lessons, and it's only 10 a.m. Pay attention to the position of already in the sentence. Already usually comes between the subject and the verb in the sentence, like in this example. We already knew he was coming. Or, more commonly, between the auxiliary and the main verb, like in this example. I've already finished all my chores today. Now, still and yet are both used to express that something isn't quite finished. But what's the difference between them? First, there is the question of the positioning. We usually put yet at the end of the sentences. Compare. Have you finished cleaning the house yet? No, I haven't vacuumed this room yet, but I've already cleaned the rest of the house. Are you still cleaning the house? Yes, I still haven't finished. Maybe you want to help too? So as you can see, yet goes in end position and still goes in mid position. But both are used to express an action that hasn't finished yet. We usually teach students that yet and already are usually used in the present perfect. And though that is true, it's not the whole truth, because they can also be used in other verb tenses. Look at these examples. You can't go home yet, but time's already up. Is your assignment ready yet? Well, it's already halfway there. Okay then, your grade is already halfway guaranteed too. Now, we can also use still to refer to actions that continue to the present. It usually refers to actions that are taking longer than expected. Look at these examples. Are you still mad at me? Well, you still haven't done anything I asked you to. But it's still raining. Okay, but you still haven't gotten up and it's already 3 p.m. I can also use still to express surprise. Now, why are you crying? I worked so hard on my assignment and you still gave me a bad grade. Now, let's compare questions with yet and already. If I ask a question with yet, I'm asking if the action has already been done. So, for example, have you finished your assignment yet? No, not yet. I still need 15 minutes. Have you finished your assignment already? That was fast. Thank you. Did you see the difference? In the first case, the teacher was asking if the assignment had been finished. In the second case, the teacher was surprised that it was already finished before expected. It is possible to use yet in affirmative sentences, but it's a very formal structure. I can say, we have yet to find a cure for this disease. It is the same as saying, we still have to find a cure for this disease. So now, let's see a summary of all the uses of already, yet, and still. We use already in the affirmative to talk about an action that happened sooner than expected. For example, I have already finished my lesson, and already goes in mid position between the auxiliary and the verb. We also use already in the interrogative to express surprise that the action finished before expected. So for example, have you already finished your lesson? And also it can go at the end. So we can say, have you finished your lesson already? So it can go in mid position and in end position. We can use yet in the negative to talk about an action that was expected to happen but didn't. For example, I haven't finished my lesson yet. It goes in end position. We can also use yet in the interrogative to ask if something expected has happened. So for example, have you finished your lesson yet? It goes in end position. We also use yet in the affirmative followed by infinitive, but it's very formal. So we can say, I have yet to meet someone as interesting as Tim, and then it goes in mid position. We use still to talk about an action that hasn't finished, especially when and we expected it to finish earlier. So for example, in the affirmative we can say the police are still looking for the criminal. In the negative we can say the pizza still hasn't arrived. In the interrogative we can say is it still snowing? Always in mid position. Still is also used to talk about an action that is not expected because of something else. In the affirmative I can say he was sick, but he still went to work. In the negative I can say I studied hard, but I still wasn't approved. Still always goes in mid position. Well, I hope all these examples have helped you now figure out the uses of already, yet, and still. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please write them below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to hear about our new videos. Share this video with your friends and follow me on my social media. Go for English on Instagram. Bye!